Welcome to Fictionary. I'm your host, Deitra, and I'm so glad that you're here and that you are you. If this is your first time joining me, Fictionary is a place for you to sit back, relax, and escape reality for a few moments. Holy crap, y'all. Okay, I'm freaking out because I can't believe this is the season 1 finale of Fictionary. I'm like gonna cry. I have loved every minute of this, and I can't wait to be back in season 2. I'm not gonna lie to you guys though, I'm excited for the break over the holidays. Plus I have moving coming up and some other personal things, so this break is gonna give me the time to do them and refocus and prepare for the next season and the long-awaited release of Miss Deitra Reads. Okay, season 2 is going to kick off on Tuesday, January 18th of 2022. Let me give you that date one more time. Put it in your iPhones, guys. Tuesday, January 28th, 2022. So get ready. If you haven't, take some time to listen to our first season, or maybe, for those ride or dies, maybe give it a listen again. Every listen counts, and I just want to say I really and truly appreciate all of your support and encouragement. It really means the world to me. I love doing this, and I love that there are people who have enjoyed what I've been doing and have been on this journey with me from the beginning. I want to give a couple shout outs to a few listeners who have been there with me since day one when Fictionary kicked off. Angie, you are such an amazing person and friend, and I appreciate you so much. Your encouragement has been absolutely priceless to me. Tiffany, girl, you are an amazing hype person, and I appreciate you listening and encouraging me, and also sharing my show with others. Like, that really touched me. Candace, thanks for hyping me up and listening in each week, and also for sharing on Twitter. I don't understand Twitter. I don't understand the Twitter guys, but she does, and she's like a Twitter queen, so thank you, Candace. Shantae, my sister face, thank you for always supporting, encouraging, and brainstorming and creating with me. To my friend Natasha, thank you for listening to my stories even before they became a podcast. She was one of my beta listeners. She just didn't know it. And for also listening to them now too. To everyone who has been with me on this journey, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Oh my God. Ew, I'm getting misty. Oh, I almost forgot. To Tamara, thank you so much, girl. Like, you are a constant friend that is always there to give me that extra push when I need it to get me moving. You gotta have balance in friendships, and you balance me out, so I appreciate you. My mom, everyone, guys, I'm just feeling a little emotional. I can't believe it's the last episode of my first season of Fictionary. And anyway, as I was saying before I got sidetracked, to everyone who has been with me on this journey, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Whether you're joining in now, whether you've been a listener, whether you've been a guest on my show, I really and truly appreciate you. I respect you, and I love you all. And I really didn't think that I was going to get emotional about this, but doing a podcast is something that I've thought about for a really long time. And then my writing, I've thought about that for a long time, and I thought about acting for a long time, and all of these things that I love doing, I've put a lot of thought into it. One might say I've overthought them. What I never thought of doing was putting them all together until the idea of Fictionary was born. And there's a time and a season for everything, and I guess this was the season for Fictionary to come to life. And now that I'm doing it, I really don't know what took me so long. I guess I'm the queen of procrastination. I wear my crown not quite proudly when I remember to. But it's no joke that when I say that, sometimes it's a challenge for me to see things through. No matter how good the idea is, I get distracted, I get discouraged. And so all of you being there to help encourage me and support me on this journey has really been very meaningful for me and, a blessing and very helpful because I need it sometimes. I need that extra push. And I guess it feels like I finally found my legs and I'm running. Like in that scene in Forrest Gump when he gets his, he starts running and he's just like his leg shints. What are those things called? The splints, whatever the corrective leg splints that he has on, like fall away as he's running. That's how I feel. I feel like my leg splints are falling away and I'm running on my own. So thank you guys for being that support for me. Anyway, this is the season finale, and we'll be back again for season 2. Again, January 18th, 2022. But we're going to close out our last episode for this season the same way that we started. We're going to get into our stories for today. I'm going to be reading 3 original 100-word fiction stories written by moi. I will give you the genre, I'll give you the action, and the word or the character. So I hope that you guys enjoy, because these are the last stories for this season. Boom, boom, boom. I really stink at making that air horn sound, but whatever. I hope you knew what I meant. Our first story for today is To Tell the Truth. The genre is children's fiction. The action is testifying in court. And the word is pulse. Chicken Little, tell the truth. Tell the jury what happened April 9th on your way to school. Foxy Loxy, the prosecutor in the case against Chicken Little, asked as she paced across the courtroom. Well, Chicken Little began. Well, what? Foxy demanded angrily. There was a weird pulse of light, and suddenly I saw a huge chunk of the sky falling to the ground, Chicken Little explained. Lies. We examined the area and nothing was there. Watching from the back of the room, 2 aliens disguised as a bear and a dog gave each other a sneaky high five. The end. Bum, bum, bum. So guys, you know the story of Chicken Little, like, the sky is falling, and, they take Chicken Little to court. Foxy Loxy's going at her, and Chicken Little's like, dude, there was like this pulse of light. I don't know what happened. It was a spaceship, guys. There was aliens. Did you see them? They were in the back, disguised as a bear and a dog, and they totally tricked everyone. Poor Chicken Little. She's only telling what she saw. It's the truth. I wonder how this court case is going to pan out in the system. Our second story for today is entitled Survival. The genre is apocalyptic. The action is scaling a wall, and the word is hiker. Run! Screams the woman standing at the top of the wall, a 30-foot monstrosity constructed to keep the remains of humanity safe from the wraith-like shadow creatures chasing me. My mission in the remains has been a success. My backpack now holds precious antibiotics, insulin, and other medications. I was chosen because of my hiking experience in the time before. Running at full speed, I silently pray those skills will help me now. Reaching the wall, I jump and grasp the handhold and pull myself up. I climb rapidly, ignoring the beast clawing below. The end. Yo, I'm just saying, if you're going to survive the apocalypse, you have to have some kind of skills. This chick is a hiker, and that skill is coming in handy because they have a giant wall that they've built to keep these creepy shadow creatures. I don't know, imagine them in your mind, if you will, but they're clawing below at her, and apparently they can't climb walls or fly, so hey, that's a plus. So definitely being able to climb and run really fast is gonna work to your benefit in surviving the apocalypse. What skills I have at surviving the apocalypse, do you ask, in case you're looking for someone for your apocalypse survival team? A, I can shoot a bow and arrow really good. And this comes in handy just in case, there's ever one of those shock waves that causes guns and all that stuff not to work. Well, hello. I'm like freaking Katniss Everdeen over here with a bow and arrow. Just throwing that out there. Okay, crossbow, I'm pretty sure I'd be pretty legit with that as well. Okay. Number 2, I know how to cook. Like, I'm not tooting my own horn, but toot. I'm a pretty damn good chef. So I'll be able to like whip up something delicious for you with whatever is available. And I'm also a vegetarian, which I think will come in handy in the apocalypse because you can't trust anything like meat. Like, I'll grow my own food. Thank you very much. So, what's the other thing? Also, I can scream really loudly. So, if we need to alert someone, I'm pretty good at planning stuff. And I tell entertaining stories. So, when you can't listen to music or watch movies and stuff, you're going to need a storyteller. Hello, me. Keep me around. I will entertain you endlessly. So, boom. There you go. Those are my reasons why you should choose me for your apocalypse survival team. I don't run very fast, though. I don't like running at all. So, hopefully, if you invite me to join your team, you also have a place that we can hide out, for like this wall, for instance, because I'm not trying to like be running across the lands. I'll just give up. All right. Yeah, that's about all I got with that. So pick me for your team. Pick me. Our final story for today is entitled Sunflower. The genre is mystery. The action or word actually is painting, and the character is a paramedic. Death hands clutch unrelentingly to an oil painting of a lone sunflower amid a field of vibrant green. I know it is too late. My life-saving ministrations are pointless. I check for a pulse, but the hands have told me all I need to know. What I don't know is how she called us only 8 mere minutes ago, but her body is long cold, and her spirit seemingly long gone. If it wasn't her, who was it, and why aren't they here? The end. So guys, I know this wasn't my best story, but I'm trying to stick to the list of stories that I created, and this just happens to be the one that we're going out on. Sunflower. I don't write mystery because obviously it's not my strong suit, my strongest genre, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I still do wonder who made the call. Like, who told them that there is a dead person here, not deaf, dead, a dead person in the room, and and they're clutching this painting. Why are they clutching this painting? What's significant about the painting? There's so many mysteries. You know what? I take it back. I'm actually an amazing mystery writer. The world just does not appreciate my craft. And by the world, I mean me. I don't appreciate my craft, and I'm just talking a lot of baloney right now. But anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed our stories for today. It's been real, my people. Remember, please shoot me some emails if you have something you want to get off your chest, your ohms, any stories that you have, poems, anything that you would like to hear me read or talk about on the air. Send me an email because I'd love to hear from you guys. Email address is keepreading.fictionary@gmail.com. Again, that email address is keepreading.fictionary@gmail.com. Hit me up, people. In season 2, I really want to interact more with you guys. So please share those things with me, and I will probably share it on an episode of season 2 of Fictionary, which is starting January 18th, 2022. All right, guys, get that on your calendars. Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. The next episode of Fictionary will be airing. Season 2 will be starting. I feel pretty accomplished that I have a whole season under my belt. Like I said, please go back and re-listen to episodes. Even if you don't listen to them, just let them play. So that way I get some listens, help a sister out. But for real, I'm not going to get sappy again. It's enough. I appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to see you next season. And also get ready if you have kiddos, because Miss Deitra Reads, the podcast, is coming, and it's going to be fire. So until next time, keep on reading.